Good morning. You've spent all morning organizing your glamour dresser. That's so real. Okay, I'm scrolling up. Good morning, Elsie. Good morning, Florine. Hi, Clara. Hi, Val. Skyrose, hello. Meowdy. Yue, good morning. Izzy, hello. I asked my husband, what are we, Florida? Because the squadron made everyone work from home today and might cancel the Christmas party over an inch of snow. An inch? When places aren't prepared for it, like it is a catastrophe. We live in the north. We got 4 inches yesterday. Oh. And 9.5 inches not even 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm with you there. Did I forget to put lipstick on? I did. I've been struggling this morning. What else? Scrolling. Sounds like the UK. Hi, Griff. As a once Floridian, that sounds about right. Are we still in slow mode? Hurricane, time for school, just hide in the hallways. Oh my gosh, no. Why are we in North Dakota canceling things because of an inch of snow? Woo, 25 stream streak Rialto. Hey, Comfy Cutie, good morning. Oh, I made over 144 cookies for a squadron party. They better not that's a lot of cookies. I hope they don't cancel. Yeah, Florine with the streak. I know you can like filter out like the outfit ready stuff so you can pull it out and redo it or whatever. It's just like that takes time and I don't want to do it. Yeah, the way they changed it so you don't need to use the full outfit, that's nice. If I got an inch of snow where I lived, I think the world would be ending. We get snow like once a year. Oh my goodness. Like, people were laughing at Portland and Seattle for like their reactions to snow and ice, but like they're just not set up. They don't have plows really. They don't have the infrastructure to handle it. They are prepared for flooding and water and rain, not snow. So when it is just an inch, like it's a lot for them. Tornado drills. I'm suspecting that level 1, our beloved Doe, has to do with Beastmaster. When I saw that some mob wasn't included in like the update notes, I had so much hope that level 1 was being saved. I'm getting a cold. It was good that yesterday was the longest stream because I don't think I could do it today. The universe worked out for Endwalker. Oh yeah, we should definitely go peek and see if level 1's there. Is it a unique model? It looks to be a slightly different color than the ones that are on the field there, like the normal ones. But it's the same color as the mount. Beastmaster coming next expansion, even though we said Endwalker and then Dawn Trail. It's supposed to come out the last patch, right? That's what happened with Blue Mage. Blitzball. I don't think the Blitzball announcement was real. I think we were getting trolled. $7.5. That makes sense. Because Blue Mage was like the last patch before the next expansion. I don't remember which one. I wasn't there. So I'm like giving third and fourth hand lore. Late Dawn Trail. Someone nicknamed it Missing Doe. I think Yoshi P said he didn't feel like messing with it. Oh, Luna's wearing the new outfit like right in front of me. I want that one too. The missing no. Oh, not missing no. Missing knows some deep lore. That's some deep lore there. The old days. That's so cute. I'll believe it when they release it. Until then, Beastmaster's not real. Missing no owes you rare candy. All right. So what I think we're gonna do is I'm gonna switch over and we're gonna watch YouTube for a little while, and I'm gonna react to my old predictions videos. I don't have them in a playlist though, so I'm gonna have to find them and kind of, you know, go from there and move my stuff around. Actually, I can move Chrome so it's in front of this monitor. We got the sniffles. The sniffles. No. We want to leave it on this one. And then just move this entire thing over. Hopefully this works out. We'll see. We'll see. I did not look up the end of Endwalker as a Lalafell, but I can imagine. I was kind of thinking of, usually I have some kind of thing going on where I Fantasia until Lala, and then I could just watch it in the in room. I could do that too. We could do that. Okay, let's switch over. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna behave? No? That's fine. This is fine. We're gonna turn this off. Look at our baby. Look at Heavensward Theories from a Sprout. Oh, live reaction to that. Just Fantasia right now. I think I have one. I will do so much bullshit just for the bit. All right. Okay, let's get into this.
So, before we get into that, and while we're kind of just like vibing, I thought it would be fun. Maybe. We'll see. I thought it'd be fun if if I made some like predictions. I have predictions for Heavensward, and obviously you all probably know what's going to happen, and I'm going to be extremely wrong or right. I don't know. You don't tell me, but you can just watch the disaster as it unfolds.
Can I turn the video up a bit? Let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
Really bad. All right, so I'll see. I've got like my fancy Heavensward predictions. I'll try not to go too far down. So first, predictions for my gameplay, right? Is I'm on 2.55. That's the patch quest. So last night, just to recap before I get into my predictions. So Moonbrita is no longer with us.
Oh,
very heartbroken about that.
Can we hear okay?
There's some stuff going on in Ul'dah. I always want to put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Awesome.
Basically, there's a lot of things going on. So we'll get into that.
There were a lot of things going on.
I'm right after like Moonbrita is now one with the life stream or whatever, one with the ether, as it were. Okay, so
that means that this is before. I think this was the day before I finished Post to Realm Reborn, so I haven't seen the Bloody Banquet yet.
My predictions for me, Okay, so my predictions. Remember, no spoiling allowed. These are just my predictions. So obviously there's an NPC who's glam or minion.
I was
I will
concerned.
immediately buy from the cash shop. Like, I will fall in love with this character so much. I need their glam and I need their minion, like, instantly, right? Because, I mean, we know that's kind of like an easy
The
one.
banquet is armless.
A character I previously liked, I will not.
Okay, if you notice, like I have Ice Heart's outfit.
Now hate solely because of the voice actor change. I have not heard the new voices, but I'm very used to the ones that are now. So I feel like that's going to be very jarring. And then a character I previously disliked.
Okay, this I hate it. Please don't be mad, but I hated Orchifant when he wasn't voiced. I hated him. And I think it was because I was giving his dialogue a tone that he wasn't making. So I don't think this happened, but this definitely happened. I ended up loving Orchifant so much after he was voiced. A smile does better suit a hero,
Right?
doesn't it?
I will now love solely because of their voice actor change. Or maybe not necessarily disliked, but didn't really have strong feelings about.
I
Right?
assume tone over
The
text.
only one I've heard, and I don't even remember because it was only like a quick sentence and it was just jarring and I scrolled away. But I've heard Alphino and I was just like, nah. You. What's
That's
this?
so funny
I'm going through some predictions for Heaven's Word because
I
I'm
love
in
Colin
the
Ryan
last-
so much. And now, like,
scroll up.
when I listen to A Realm Reborn,
I'm in
it's
the
like,
last
ugh.
patch quest for A Realm Reborn. So, spoilers if you haven't played Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm about to play, but I'm just going through some stuff because it's kind of the end of the patch quest and I'm moving on to a new expansion. So, no, all right. So where were we? Okay, so I'm gonna be good. So obviously we know dragons are coming
Colin's a
into play
sweetheart.
in
I love
Heaven's
him.
Word. So there will be a dragon that I want to. I'm a monster lover, shameless, and there's already been talk of dragons.
That was right on the.
So
I had
I
no
assume
idea how
that's
freaking
gonna
right I
come
was
into
with that
play.
one.
There's got to be some hot dragons, right?
And at this point, I definitely have met.
right?
I definitely had met Estinian. I hadn't picked up Dragoon yet, but I had met Estinian. And immediately when he walked on the screen, I was like, oh, I like this guy. I was right. I just didn't know how right I was going to be.
I'm not crazy, am I? Okay, and then as far as the gameplay goes, I feel like we've got a Game of Thrones type situation going on in Ishgard. So we've got like the war with the dragons
The
happening
armor
because the
stays
dragons
on.
are already like, screw you, we're coming for you, we're getting revenge. And then the Garlands are out there doing whatever they do. And I feel like that's just, it's like a power vacuum. There's going to be fighting for control and just
Right.
loads and loads of drama, right? And then
Clanging
is
and
Highland
banging.
the mother of dragons. So I just said, like, we've got monster going on. And Midgard Somer said that he had a covenant with her, right? And he was talking about his 7 dragon children. So
This
it's
is
like,
so
is
funny.
she
They're
the mother of
connected.
dragons? Like,
I could
you know
see
what
the
I'm saying?
connection.
All right, and then I also know because Teleji, what's his face, already said in a cutscene privately to someone that he was going to take out the Sultana himself. So then there's the whole thing where she is like stepping aside so the people can be free because she doesn't feel like she can basically do anything because her hands are tied by all
What's
of the
his face? Very
bureaucracy
formal.
stuff. So she wants to free her people. She wants to free Ulda. So like there's going to be chaos with that, obviously. Like Homegirl is in danger. Anytime like some kind of political crap is going on like that, I mean, gestures
Girl, you're in
while you'll be
danger.
around. This is not good at all. So like I'm deeply concerned. Get caught up. All right. So yes,
That was a
she
bad
is
cut.
in danger. Obviously, that's going to come into play. That's going to be like a big thing because they wouldn't make such a big build up to it if it wasn't like key to Heavensward, right?
Oh my gosh, this is
and
like
then
watching a train wreck.
I think she is going to be my ally, and this may just be wishful thinking on my part because I'm in love. But
I
think so. I
poor
think
summer child.
She may not necessarily be like hero, like join the good side, but like possibly anti-hero. Because she already has like anti-villain vibes. Like she's doing the wrong thing for the right reasons, right? And then, yeah, we mentioned the Garlands. So like we got the new emperor dude there was a coronation for him, and then they just kind of like let it hang in the air. So like obviously that's coming back, and we fought like a few of them right before the stuff with Moonbrita. And then I'm expecting Nero to come back. Like I want more of Nero and Sid. They need more.
Don't we
moments
all?
Together? They had their little romantic moment at the end of Crystal Tower, and I want to see more of that. That was rough. That was very sad. All right.
I saw the vision.
The beloved
I saw the vision.
Sid and Nero, quite frankly, some of my favorite characters. I'm glad you like them. I immediately was like, oh, who is this guy? And Nero came on screen because like,
Oh, geez.
white hair, evil. Like I'm already like, hi. So, but then he had like his moment right at the end of Crystal Tower.
They
I'm like,
do have a moment.
They're boyfriends. Sid and Nero are boyfriends. Probably, I don't know.
Yes, you were right on the money. Let me pull up the next one. So we need some Stormblood. This is interesting. I remember getting the Stormblood and like I don't even know what to predict. I have no idea what's going on here. I have no idea what's happening. I haven't played any of the Resident Evil games. I don't like scary stuff. I'm a chicken.
Welcome back to my channel.
Oh, well, it would help if I opened the right thing. There we go.
I am Pisces Moon Pie. Today we are finishing up the last patch before Heavensward, before Stormblood in Final Fantasy XIV. So to start off, let's do
It's
some
very scary or not
predictions.
scary at all.
I want to talk about the story so far before we get into
You doted?
the last little bit that we're doing. What's FF14? Who knows? I think it's a cozy game. I think it's a farming sim.
A farming sim.
Okay, so what we know so far, there's a
Doted and
primal
booped.
in a giant bubble that's gonna need a beatdown. And who's good at slaying primals? I am. Technically, it can be.
It's totally a farming sim, right?
Uncle Iroh just made it to Horizon. I have a feeling I'm gonna fall in love with Uncle Iroh. I have a weakness for older men. As some of y'all saw when I was playing that Grunkle Stan dating simulator.
I forgot about that.
Nah, not you. Daddy
Oh my
issues.
gosh.
And then Papalymo made some super foreshadowy statements to Ida before going full Chiaotzu.
Who is Iroh? Who do you think is Iroh? I can't even remember his name.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch the cutscene over because a lot was going on, and I think I missed some little details.
I feel so dumb.
Nothing in this game is
Go
for no
Setsu,
reason,
thank
right?
you.
And then Ida's friend ended up on our doorstep wounded. So we're always just picking up new party members, right? So technically you can call any guy daddy. Oh my gosh. Y'all.
Oh my goodness.
So it starts with an M. I don't remember her. That should be directed to Darlin. Starting it early, I see. That wasn't me. I'm just reading.
I went too far for eye level.
I imagine, this,
for level
this
1
is going to be an important person because nobody just shows up in this game.
That's true.
And then it was revealed that Ida was high ranking in the resistance for Alamigo. So that was interesting. She's got like some friends that we didn't know about. She had this whole life we weren't aware of. And then there's still a bunch of political stuff with Ul'dah that never got resolved in the last game. And it's just kind of like hanging in the air. So my predictions, and I didn't get very many. You know what? We'll add
on the side. Oh geez.
I'll fall for Uncle Iroh guy. We'll add that.
Uncle Iroh guy.
Lord Dorito is gonna come back and be a pain in my ass. Like, we know that. Like, he's just like that. So
no more
like,
free Fantasias.
He gave
my friend
Nanamo,
list is full.
Like, a boatload of money from Teleji Adeleji's like estate to kind of make up for shit that he did and his part in the whole thing, and she gave it to the Scions. But like, this dude doesn't do
added
anything
too many people
without expecting a million things in return. I don't trust this guy.
I need to clean that out.
I don't like this guy, Lord Dorito. That's
yes.
his name.
Yes.
I should have given him a name that didn't.
I hope that Tataru topples Doritos. They do need to increase the friends list. I hope Lord Tataru, Lady Tataru topples Lord Doritos.
And also,
Evil Empire
correspond with like stuff like Danger Dorito, because I was very confused for a minute. Evil Potato, yes, he's Evil Potato. My blue hair looks amazing.
Tataru.
Ooh, yay! I'm excited you went with the blue. Okay, and then Nero. We know Nero. Nero's gonna get absolutely humbled, and I'm gonna headcanon him on his knees begging Sid for forgiveness. Every time they have an interaction, I totally just like picture them running off and sneaking off to the nearest inn and having a moment.
On his knee. You heard me.
Before they go back to hating each other again.
Did this not happen in Omega? Besides the on his knees, did this not happen in Omega? Yeah, I want the previous names. When someone changes their name, then it's like, who is this? I don't know who this is.
Whoa. Chat's getting spicy already. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a new job and love it. I know this. And also, like,
samurai.
We know I'm gonna see some glams that I'm like, I need that. I absolutely need it right now. Because I'm addicted to the cash shop.
I don't have a problem with cash shop. What do you mean?
And then we're gonna see Ida with no mask. I just know it. We're gonna see it. We know she's a lot more important than we were led to believe, and a ton is gonna be revealed. But I'm calling it now. We're gonna see her with no mask. And then of course,
I think this stream is when I did that last patch. So that immediately happened like right afterward. Yeah, that is a safe prediction. Or like me thirsting for someone.
I like Uncle Iroh in Avatar.
I didn't have a lot of like story predictions for this one, I don't think.
Good.
Oh no,
than that,
I'm getting to there.
Most of it is probably going to be like pretty much like stuff it's already kind of alluded to happening, right? Okay, so
okay, so I had to update it after the thing. After that,
very confidently yesterday, we're gonna see Ida with no mask. And then immediately she took the mask off, and I was just like surprised Pikachu, like, what? I didn't expect to be right that soon. And then, falling for Uncle Iroh guy, Gosetsu. I'll remember their names eventually.
And then you'll forget them. Don't
I forgot
worry.
where we left off last week. We got Sloppy. Sloppy. That was interesting. And then yesterday I just finished up the last patch and it went really fast. So we'll go over the predictions again. So
my hanging lights died.
Dorito is gonna come back and be a pain in my ass.
I think that's the sunlight.
Gonna get absolutely humbled, and I'm gonna headcanon him on his knees, begging Sid for forgiveness.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we did that. We did that.
Gone leveling Samurai and getting. Yeah. Yesterday. You missed yesterday. I missed you, Rialto. It's like, oh, we watched the trailer without Rialto, and Rialto's been asking for so long. We can watch it again. But it gave me chills. It looks so good.
Yeah, I guess.
I know. I need to use that hotbar setup that you shared for Samurai. I just haven't had a chance to really, get it going.
It does have.
There's
it's pretty
too much going
heavy
on in this game. And then this is after that cutscene yesterday, after the whole Omega thing, and those two little balls of light flew off into the distance that were green and blue, right?
So, yes.
Shinryu had this green beam of energy, and Omega had this blue beam
I need
of
to give
energy,
Samurai
and they
some
were,
more love.
Fighting
I haven't really played it in a while.
Somehow dealt a lethal blow to each other and disappeared, and then two those beams of light, those little balls of light, went off somewhere. I think because at the same time I remembered how much Lolorito had wanted to do the Cardinal Reclamation Project and get all the tech that was there. I feel like that he is involved with that somehow, even if he didn't do it directly and it just happened. He's gonna be getting, he's got his grubby little fingerprints all over this shit, and he's gonna pull some Stark Industries bullshit where he's selling arms to both sides, because him and the Monetarists, they want to make money off of war and whatnot. Why else would they have wanted any of that crap in the first place? Just saying.
Do potatoes
Bean
have
battles
fingerprints?
From DBZ.
I'm actually it really felt like something that
Samurai
this was being led to.
Ooh, that makes it convenient because then I don't have to glam multiple things. It's just
I'm kind of surprised something like that didn't happen. Lord Lolorito didn't have more to do with things, but he was just kind of he was helping the Scions in Stormblood because it was financially beneficial to him to do so, to have his operations in the Far East, What if he becomes a raid boss? I would love to beat his ass. Here's where it's going to get real good. Here, my Shadowbringers predictions went crazy. They went crazy. Hang on.
Obligatory YouTube opening.
Yes.
Welcome back to my channel.
Yes.
Okay, so Shadowbringers. What
they're great, right?
It was the Asians all along. They created the entire Garlean Empire to sow chaos and discord among the masses. It was Asians all along. Yeah, Ares is okay. We gotta go baby jail, don't we?
I almost look like a Karen asking for the manager.
Okay, so Thancred,
baby jail.
Yashola, Alphino, Alisaie are all sleeping with their souls disconnected from their bodies without a trace. I spoke with a mysterious voice, and he told me to look for something. He left me a present at Crystal Tower. So I believe the other Scions are looking for that for
Graha.
me, which is nice because lot of work and I'm tired. And I'm supposed to throw wide the gates. And then I know, see, I left it because I was like, I don't know how to finish this thought. Something question mark is going on with Heidelin. And I wasn't really sure what was going on. Like I remembered this when I was going back to look at specific cutscenes. And then I was like, wait a second. So I don't know what, but I know something is happening with like gods and stuff that's above my pay grade.
I was so mad.
Something question mark. All right.
Clara, I was so upset that I figured out the Exarch's identity because of Jonathan Bailey, because I have listened to the Wicked soundtrack so many times. I had watched Wicked so many times. So like, you know, I was like, wait a second. Oh, something's going on with Heidelin. That is the sexiest scarecrow alive you're talking about there.
So we're gonna go baby jail. All right, well, I get into this.
Okay.
Baby jail time.
So that part of Stormblood, like post Stormblood, the ether is presumably being like sucked up into Garlemald, into the towers, because they're, you know, making their ray to blast open Zodiark's prison. So like there were mentions of like how the ether flow was like screwed up.
Sorry. Okay.
And then we know like Heidelin was losing
theories.
power every time like
theories.
A calamity happened.
The gate.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. The gate I'm supposed to throw open is the Void Gate, I believe. But I didn't know about its existence until recently because I just picked up Black Mage. And when I got my job stone and in that level 30 quest, they were talking about it. And I was like, is this the same gate? I feel like it's the same gate. I might be completely wrong because I haven't finished those. I'm still really low.
I spoiler tagged my own stuff. I didn't want anyone to read ahead. So I feel like I was onto something because the void is a reflection.
Level in Black Mage, but I'm like,
I was thinking.
Like
thank you for the reminder.
Here. Everyone, possibly, maybe.
Everyone hydrate.
And remember, I'm okay being wrong. It's okay to be wrong. This one, the voice is Tom, aka the Warrior of Darkness. But I already
we do hear Tom's voice.
His voice. So
there were two voices.
Cheating. It's not really a theory, but you know, like I already kind of know. You know. Here's where we get into like, why were the Scions who were affected? Why was it only them? Why wasn't it Kryl? Kryl also has the Echo, right? Why Horu Boulder? Except a bunch of the Scions who were also affected don't have the Echo, right? I don't think any of them do. So like why is this? So I went back. This is why I was looking at VODs. The reason the Scions that are asleep were picked is because they have all encountered and spoke with Minfilia / Heidelin in that like otherworldly realm.
That is true.
Like where I got my powers yoinked and all that. Where I got all those crystals.
They did all have that in common.
That it was Heidelin who yoinked them all. And like I can confirm this. Let me see. Not that one.
Oh, I don't think I could get it to work. It wasn't working right.
No, Yishol's in the next. Those people are darkness, like talks to. And I was like, hold those times.
Okay.
So after the Great Google Library, and then when the Warrior of Darkness like talks to Minfilia / Heidelin. All of those people are there. Like, they aren't all there in both of those scenes, but like, cause like Urianger is in like the later one, Alice is in the later one, but like everyone is represented. So like all of us, including me, right?
This felt so bad when the reason was actually revealed, just that they happened to be next to me. It felt so horrible. It felt so horrible. It's like everyone who comes near me is just cursed. And then that becomes like more of a theme in Endwalker, and it just sucks. It hurts. It's painful.
So I don't know why. I would assume that this has to do with whatever is happening.
Heidelin took us.
Like, I need you for something. So I think it was her, just because she has done something similar already to all of us, right? And then
I wish
the body swapping. Elidibus did with Xenos. See, now we're getting into it. The fact that Xenos is also in someone else's body implies that this has been a possibility all along, which has implications that are freaking me out. And I think I mentioned that on stream. I was like, wait a second. Because this is where it starts to be like, haha, I'm making this theory as a joke. Oh my gosh, wait, actually. Why was the Warrior of Light able to wake up, but all of the other Scions are still
Here's
asleep?
where I start cooking.
Because I was also in that weird wakeless sleep like the rest of them. Now we shall turn to the cutscene that I was looking for.
I brought notes.
Why I had to make a new character.
I'm citing sources.
Pause for a second. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, give me a second because I didn't edit it. I just made the character and go, see, right over my head, bloop, dark shadowy light, right? and then stuck in a queue, which sucks.
Brought the receipts.
But hang on to that. Hang on to that. We're getting there.
I was so frustrated because I had to make a new character to
I won't
access
go
this
too
cutscene.
long ranting about this.
Like, it's
This
not
scene
available. Okay, I'm
has
probably gonna say it.
Bothered me for a year.
It's not available in the in room. Like, you can't watch it.
And I couldn't figure out why. Until now.
No, I've been using the in room to watch cutscenes to make thumbnails for so long. I love the in room. I don't like, why isn't this cutscene available? Like, I went hunting for it. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a new character. Screw it.
Here.
I wanted to make one on Sarg anyway, while it was open. And that Lala's just vibing on Sargatana as level 1.
Feel.
It's hard to play on alt. You did the same.
Hear. Feel. Think.
Also, look how cute I am as Dragoon.
If I'd have kept playing,
This alt is also the alt that I'm using to attend Moose's wedding, so. Like, well, you know, I gotta be something that's in Gridania.
because there's, it drives me nuts. And Laha bread. There's Like the first solo duty that you get, your character gets a
You're
vision
awake.
of a star shower.
And then out of freaking nowhere, no explanation. Bloop.
But I wouldn't have thought anything of it at this point.
So here's where I am with that. Why was the Warrior of Light able to wake up, but the other Scions
I was so proud of
are
this.
still asleep?
So proud.
Because I'm a goddamn body snatcher who doesn't belong there in the first place. I hope I'm wrong. This was like edible fuel, y'all. So, like, the more I think about it, though, like, it went from, like, this has to be, like, the most unhinged shit. This is just silly. To, like, there's precedence for this in Final Fantasy in general. Because, like, the main hero not at all being not only the person who they say they are, but the person who they think they are. Like, Cloud and, like, Tidus would be great examples. So I'm, like, shaking thinking about this. Like, holy shit, what have I stumbled upon? Like, am I a fucking Asian? Like, what the fuck? I am shaking. I don't even want to look at the emotes. I'm so freaked
I
out.
went through the rest of I went through all of Shadowbringers
That
with
is my whole thing.
am I Asian on my board, and every time someone in game made a little hint that supported that theory, I pulled out my pointer and I aggressively smacked the board, and it just kept getting more and more aggressive because the hints were becoming more and more like, oh. And the Asians are all like, they're filling the seats with the former members of the convocation, right? How do I feel revisiting this after Xeno's body snatched me? I have so much that I want to talk about with like the story, especially that part.
I was able to
because I have thoughts, and they're probably going to piss people off. I think we should do like a story deep dive, but once like we get into the Endwalker predictions, a lot of like my predictions and thoughts, I'm assuming it's going to be addressed in the post content, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
leave because I'm already a body hopper.
A body hopper.
Oh, okay. So then I made predictions. I mean, these are more like
In from the cold would like a word
like,
with this,
I
please.
got that off my chest. I've been dying inside for days. Because I can't even tell Mr.
I'm
Moonpie
so
because
sad.
he has like a terrible
I have another
poker
one.
face. So I'm just like must isolate myself. And when I post this on YouTube, I'm gonna turn the comments off because I know y'all are just like dying to say something.
There. We have a new one.
This fandom's
I'm so sad that broke. I tapped it so hard that my thing broke.
Predictions are more like the experience of it. So like less about theories.
It's the
about
video's
story,
music.
but, you know,
Is it too
except
loud?
This one. This is just like wishful thinking, but I think it's gonna be true. So like I need new companions to rescue, you know, the fallen scions from wherever they are. I believe these will be Estinian.
It just sounds
like,
so
we were told
wrong.
to go to the Crystal Tower. So like Grahati has like been guarding it for however the heck long.
Hey, you know what?
Almost a year for me. And then Maxima.
I was partially
needed a third
right.
one. And Maxima seemed like a safe choice. Bob. Our beloved Bob. Bob's nickname's gonna stick. I can tell you that right now. It's just his name now.
It just feels weird to call him Emmett Salk.
I've been calling him Bob so long, I don't think I'm gonna be able to call him by his real name. Okay, and y'all, this is what I think.
My favorite is when like somebody kind of stumbles upon stream and joins and they're new and they just like hear me going off about Bob and they're like, he doesn't seem like a Bob. Like that's just his name. You just have to accept that that's Bob now.
Chat, I think you guys are going to predict that I'm going to simp for someone, but then I'm gonna fall for somebody completely unexpected.
Did that happen?
Absolutely off the wall.
I don't think I was thirsting for anyone in Shadowbringers, was I? Who the heck is Bob? Did this happen? I don't know if chat or like the spoiler chat in the Discord predicted that I was gonna simp for anyone. You saw my new TikTok? Well, it's Estinian, so you know. This didn't happen? That's disappointing.
Thinking, not even close. And then the person that I fall for, this is just Final Fantasy. Of course, that's what it's gonna be. They're gonna die a horrible death, and I will cry, and it'll be awful.
I think the closest thing that could have possibly happened was, oh no, he's hot, and then he died. But I didn't fall for him or simp for him. I was actually quite happy he died. But he was hot. That Vathri switcheroo was horrifying. You were protective over Reen. Reen is my niece. Like, there's this part where it's like, oh, don't tell Thancred. We're going to go run around and do some things that he doesn't want us to do. And I'm just like, I'm enabling the bad behavior. He's the devil in Warframe. I heard he's like blue and hot.
And then, of course,
I feel like
see like some NPC.
I feel like the Emmett lovers and the monster lovers have some overlap, so that works well. Plus, like, Bob's VA is just, ooh, I have indeed done the Eden raid.
See with an outfit that I just absolutely have, and it's a cash shop thing. Okay.
The Eden raids I loved so much because like Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite Final Fantasy, so it was like, yes. The music, the everything,
Okay.
the huge reference at the end.
I'm scared to release you all.
Gaia being okay. Do I talk some more? I think that's it. What am I? Oh, I watched the trailer next, and it looks like I watched the commercial with Tom Holland. So that's why I call Ardbert Tom, because like Tom Holland just says in that, "I'm gonna be the warrior of darkness," and I think Ardbert looks like Tom Holland. I pulled out a hammer. Doesn't sound like me. So Gaia, my love. She's a child, like my love, like my darling child. She immediately, I was like, this looks like Claudia Black. And then, we get like a little bit of ancient lore towards the end with her. And I think I touch on that in the Endwalker one. Pause you real quick. But like she's supposed to be like a squall. Like she even does like the shrug, like squall. She's straight up Kristen Ritter. Okay, it looks like we got the ad break warning. We've been doing this for an hour. That's fine. That's fine. And then like the end, like, oh, it was all just wonderful. It was beautiful. My lesbian niece and her girlfriend, I wish them all the best. Okay. All right. We'll see how much we can get through before the ad break. Let us go. Then we'll get into game.
We might have to go into baby jail mode because, again, I'm okay being wrong. I'm okay with making a prediction that is wrong. That's okay. Everyone else got their chance to make predictions before Endwalker came out. And were they upset if they were wrong? I don't need to be corrected. I'll be corrected when the game corrects me, all right? We good? We got this? Okay.
I'll be corrected when the game corrects me.
What I know. There was an ether disruption that was mentioned in post Stormblood. Now, there's ether being siphoned by those Garlean towers, those like Tower of Sauron.
Tower of Sauron.
The Garleans are using those to summon lunar versions of primals with, like, there's trapped people inside. So presumably that's part of, that whole thing looked like the inside of a mind flare oubliette. It was like squelchy inside. And then Hydaelyn and Zodiark are primals with Vana and Elidibus as their hearts. This has been established. The seat of Azam was left vacant in the convocation after my past self opposed the summoning of Zodiark and defected, peaced out. That was what my new old friend Hythlodaeus told me when I was given my shiny Jolly Rancher.
I still don't know why. Like, I think it might be on my board. Why? So, there's a cutscene where, like, Vana is talking to an unnamed person about asking the defector for help because of what went on, but we never got answers as to why that was. And then also Vana had mentioned in Elpis about wanting to get like allies or an ally to help set the stage for everything, knowing what was coming in the final days and all that, like the only ones who would know. And I believe that based on things that Bob said yesterday, that this stuff is going to be addressed, or a lot of the stuff in this is going to be addressed in the post content. What in the Pisceception is going on? I have not seen Xenos voice actor. I've seen Bob's voice actor, and obviously I've seen Ascension's voice actor.
On the crystals are of the 12 zodiac constellations.
We're reacting, Fisherman. Actually, you know what? I had a question, Fisherman. I'm just watching my old stuff and kind of like laughing at my past self. What happened? So Mr. Moonpie was talking about Final Fantasy XV yesterday, and then I was like, did Fisherman fish in 15? Because I know there's fishing in 15. And I don't remember if you said that you did or didn't. But there is indeed fishing in it. I meant to ask you.
I was like screenshotting those Jolly Ranchers and then looking up star signs because when we were playing, I noticed immediately, like I recognized the sign of Scorpio. So I was like, oh. Urianger suggested that Azam influenced Azema and Azim's step and like the worship of the sun and all of that, like it's connected. That also tracks with kind of like things like how religion kind of spreads. So I'm like, all right, I see what you're putting down. This was optional dialogue, and I felt like it was a little too on the nose for that point in the story, but you know, whatever. And the twins' dad is a dick. Very, very key, important part. And then like Alphino's going through it. He is going through something. All right, so here's kind of like my questions. These might have been answered or were hinted at, but like I couldn't really these might just be kind of left hanging open. Why were Emmett Selk, Elidibus, and La Habrea the only ones
you
who
got
were
all the crystals at a con?
Why was everyone else sundered but them? What's so special about those guys? Why hasn't Hydaelyn spoken to me since Heavensward? I wrote this down before the very last scene when you get like a little mystery visit from an apparition.
People make some really cool looking jobstones out of resin.
I still like Primal Elidibus.
Elidibus.
When Elidibus is Zodiark's heart, that has me like, because the way that cutscene and the dialogue goes and the explanation of it is just like,
It looks like we went in an ad break.
All right, so let's get into theories, okay?
It looks like we went into ad break. So we will chill a moment. Put these back on. So how's the weather? A minute 30 of ads. That's funny. It's supposed to be 3 minutes. The weather is super windy here. Oh, they have a shop and they had a table at the con. Cool, cool. Oh, I knew, like, I really wanted to go to FanFest, but I knew that just was not going to be in the cards for me, at least this time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I can convince Grandma to come watch the kids. Grandma lives in another state. But, you know, you've gone in. Congrats. And I know, like, a few people got to do, like, the pre-thingy. Oh, it's rainy there? And you have so much cleaning to do. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Florine. Oh, like the achy joints from the weather. Ugh. Okay, we're back. We're back from ads. Okay, we'll switch back then. That's funny. Grandma, do it for the baby. Me, I'm the baby. Okay, back to the Pisceception, as Fisherman put it.
My boy is about to crash out. Okay, like he is struggling. He is about to go through something because he watched his friend get hurt. He hasn't been able to really help people, and he's sort of been kind of expressing this desire, like, if only I could do more, if only I could do more. And then his dad is like, yeah, you're not a love you anymore. Your ideals are stupid. Everything you stand for is dumb, and I'm ashamed to call you my son. And that big purple-haired lunatic that you're hanging out with is a bad influence. So
I am a bad influence.
So I'd crash out too. You know what I mean? Like, what the
I don't like that I was right. Like, he didn't crash out per se, but that like all those things I mentioned definitely influenced his decision at the end where it's like, it's got to be me. I have to do this. Like, so you keep going. Like, I want to do more, and this is what I'm going to do for you.
He's about to crash out.
Oh, no.
Okay, the 12 Zodiac.
What happened there? What happened?
Eorzea.
What happened?
So, like,
it like froze.
All the convocation of 14, they became that. The Zodiac depicted on their crystals could be a hint as the function of their office. So, like, the 12, that's kind of my idea, is like the 12 that are worshipped in Eorzea, plus Zodiac and Heidelin. Those all make up the convocation of 14. An octopus? Okay.
This,
and then I promised I'd show you my little graphic. I don't know how well you can see it.
Draw my own emotes.
So,
I'm not that good of an artist.
Not only the graphic. Let's zoom in. Let us zoom in. Perfect. I think based on like the dialogue that the crystals give when you pick them up, Ophiuchus is Elidibus, but I put a question mark because I could be wrong.
Danger gummies.
And Gemini is Emmett Salk. And then, of course, the sun, because that's the symbol of the sun, me. And then Pisces, not me. Different Pisces. And then other known ancients, Vana, Gaia, Maitreya, and La Habrea, like unknown. I don't know enough about them to even make an attempt. And then there's clearly people that I have not been made aware of yet.
I
As far as I
adjusted
know.
this too, like as we went on and the story like progressed. But I'm so mad because someone commented like pretty recently that Hermes crystal was the Leo one, and that pissed me off because like I went and explained and talked about like how like the connections with the zodiac, and that doesn't even make sense for him. So I was using all my astrology girly knowledge, and then it was like, okay, so my astrology girly knowledge is useless. I rebuke this information.
Serious?
Rebuke. This is
Woman,
why I don't
here's
want
at
to
the
look
very end
at
of
if I don't interact with
555.
comments
My assumption is that is,
on social
Vana.
media. That's why I'm just like, you know what? It's too dangerous of a place to read for me.
The Heart of Heidelin. The voice happened. I was like, oh, Heidelin's talking to me. And then I saw, oh, well, this is an ancient looking person or something. What is happening? I saw a little masky. How? I don't know. I until we know for sure, that was Jane Final Fantasy saying hello. Okay, time travel. How are they gonna so heavily hint at time travel and not give it to me? At the very least, I need playable flashbacks. Is time travel messy story-wise? Yes. So that could be problematic. However, if they don't let me
handled
play
that
in the
well.
past, I'm going to be very, very grumpy.
They handled that so well. The laughs lining up freaked me out.
Okay.
It was only a
Towers.
little messy.
I think the purpose is to bring about the final days by copying what Exarch did with the Crystal Tower and summoning this somehow from the past. I think there's something going on. Like there has to be something going on with time. I feel it. I feel it. Oh my gosh, this song. All right, so in their desperation and fear, the ancients summoned Zodiarch
I just got
because the final days were
disconnected.
happening. Everything was scary as shit. This is what I'm thinking happened. They summoned Zodiarch, and then being a primal demanded more and more sacrifice and more power, because that's kind of like how primals work. And then people in proximity to Zodiarch were enthralled. So I feel like based on what we learned with Owen's report about primals, that the Unsundered were not really acting of their own accord, but were enthralled and just kind of doing whatever Zodiarch demanded. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
the DDoS striked again because they're trying to keep us away from number dough, naming dough, missing dough.
Okay, another split-off group of ancients
Surrounded by
realized what was
Pokeballs.
happening and believed the only way to prevent any more sacrifice was to summon Heidelin. This is why Heidelin's blessing specifically makes one resistant to tempering, so that
was
people
correct.
would be resistant to Zodiarch's influence. Maybe this was why only Vana could become her heart, because that was in a cutscene with the little memory things. Vana said that it had to be. Resistance to tempering seems to come from being equals, as we saw with like Tiamat and Bahamut.
Well, that's not entirely wrong, but it's not the reason for the resistance.
Okay. Oh, there's something we gotta watch.
Me watching a YouTube of myself watching a YouTube.
On it.
Oh, here we go. These are fun. 383 players in queue. YouTubeception. Is the sound really not going to work?
Echoing.
Dang, that sucks.
Hang on, I don't want it to echo too much.
Is it only echoing for myself? I want this version of answers. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
So everyone is sitting around watching the server.
You've been spared.
Get shut down, watching the 7th Umbral Calamity
These have
happening,
been bad.
And that voice is singing the melody to answers in the background. So the fact that this happened way freaking back then.
11 minutes. I just think it's so funny how like I went from these predictions that were just like some quick little notes to like, no, I brought receipts, y'all. I brought sources cited.
I'm looking at all the stuff I gotta show. Okay, so we gotta look at something else in the game really quick. This part.
Hello?
So, see Fireball? See everything? Does this look familiar? Maybe to a dungeon that we did towards the end of Shadowbringers, maybe?
This part where they're all praying for me at the end of Endwalker was like, oh, you're back. I saw that 191 people ahead of me. Get out of the way.
Hey, look. This. Okay.
96. This happened yesterday when I was in PvP on the new map.
Okay, I'm sorry, Lewis. Well, I don't want to watch you.
And because people were coming back in waves, one of the teams actually got in before everyone else and just like took all the nodes because there was no one around.
You know what this reminds me of? This. Ancient do whatever the heck you want magic. Ancient creation magic.
Do whatever the heck you want
look at
magic. Okay, see this level
It's not the same, but it is similar.
Of picking out little tiny details. I'm bringing this shit to Dawn Trail. This is...
Okay.
When I was watching like the Picard season 3, like people on Twitter were arguing about like, no, it can't be the Borg, it can't be this, it can't be that. And I was pointing to all like the hanging out with the missing dough. I was pointing out all the details in like the first episode, the credits that pointed to, no, this is the Borg. And people were like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I did know what I was talking about. They give you the hints if you know where to look.
In order to save themselves from their fate, the ancients, rip ears, the ancients unwittingly unwittingly created a spiral where history keeps repeating itself. And there is evidence in the lyrics of Answers, Who Brings Shadow, A Long Fall, and To the Edge. But like very much this. So it's like this cycle that keeps happening of death and destruction. That's my thought. That's what's going on. We've got like karmic repeating. Also, I didn't put it in here, but I also feel like, I don't know, Xenos is obsessed with the Warrior of Light because of like some toxic wind flame shit. So, let's go into the lyrics.
Can always be the Borg. Okay, I know this part's gonna get me in trouble for putting the lyrics and listening to the music, but I was thinking about this yesterday. So like the ancient society was like super stagnated. Like they had a lot of hubris. Like this is the way things are and you don't really question it. And then someone who like, he was kind of like self-centered, but he was a dreamer. Like he wanted a life beyond what he had, and he was trying to imagine stuff and how things could be beyond the existence that he knows. So he was looking to the stars and he wanted answers mention. I'm going to put music on. It's too quiet. So he sent out Medion, and he knew that he was going to get told no. And of course he should have like asked for help or something so that he could have done his research in a way that would not have caused that, because like the intellect is like, we're so like childlike and we're not equipped like to handle such devastation, right? So it just created this like the bad vibes with laser beam, right? That's what they ended up doing, because it was just so overwhelmingly sorrowful seeing all these people who just, all these societies, they all stagnated or gave up or, you know, didn't care. So, and like Bob mentions, like, why did you ask that question and send it out? So like there were mistakes all around. So I was thinking it was going to be like this side effect of the creation magic, but it was more like just a side effect of how their society was. Like they knew no suffering and no pain, and they like, they were kind of like ignorant to the suffering and pain and whatever of the creatures that they were creating, because they didn't consider them to be life, but Hermes did. The first version of the Matrix. Yeah, like the only way that we were able to overcome and have the resilience to deal with the struggles of Endwalker is all the suffering that we had went through before that. And the suffering gave the joyful moments so much meaning. And they didn't have any of that. Like the pre-Sundering Ancients, and I still believe that there was like some tempering going on, but they were happy to keep killing themselves. Like all those other societies that we saw in Ultima Thule, who had just given up and didn't care. They were happy to keep killing themselves for the possibility of going back to the way things were, where everything's just comfortable and predictable. And Vanal was like, nah, fuck that. Like, we're done with this shit. Like, we're going to suffer so that we can keep going. Like, no more of this, like, complacent nonsense. If it ain't an allegory for real life, yeah, like, who? And I'm sorry, like, I'm not gonna glaze for the ancients, because they fucked up. The ancients fucked up. I don't think they meant to. I don't think any of that was intentional or malicious or anything like that. But just like the Aya, who like, we gave up our bodies so that we could keep learning knowledge. And then we found out that eventually everything is going to end. So then we just sat here and did nothing. Like, what the hell? To live is to suffer. Yeah. Or like all the lyrics of Answers. It hurts. You were scrolling through TikTok. You got Pisces everywhere. Okay, I'm going to take a really quick break and then we will get into game, I believe. Is the plan. I'm not sure what we're going to do though. I think we were going to, I can't. Oh, that's right. We're going to finish up the last little bit of MSQ I need to do. And then I'll have access to stuff. So I just need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okay, switch to turn this off. Like, genuinely, the story is so good. I guess we can switch this over. Finishing the last tiny bit of Endwalker MSQ, 6.0 MSQ. Let's go! Hi! A ruby. Now we get to Yap. Like, it drives me nuts when people act like, oh, it's just a story. It has nothing to do with real life. It's like, who do you think writes this story? People who live in real life. Like, all of our art is inspired by real life. That's what makes it compelling and interesting. We're not just out here like, oh, just making stuff come out of freaking nowhere. Nothing's real. Okay, Graha, what do you got to say? Oh, Pisces, might you have a moment to talk? They have a second bit. With the science stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. And after speaking with Kryl, I've decided I will be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Baldesion. Not only am I indebted to Master Golub for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would never have set foot within the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. I would never have met you, never become a caretaker of the tower, never become a scion. Never have saved the first. We would have had another calamity. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so much with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise to embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. Hang on, I forgot something. Did my watch die? That's so rude. This was important enough to interrupt stream for. Welcome, new friends! Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you into the unknown. Into the unknown! Yeah, diddly boppers are always worth interruptions. You get me. Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons when I asked if you thought I might someday be mentioned in your epic? Well, 'tis true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams. In the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. He's like definitely like coded like he could be romance. I feel like a lot of them are subtly like, you know, very ship-worthy, but I read him as little brother. This is little brother to me. The man yearns. He's very like wistful. It needn't be some grand endeavor. There needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you, and I hope that you will do the same for me. As long as you don't overexert yourself. Little bro or BFF. Like, I definitely get the people who love Graha and they wallship with Graha. Like, I understand. But I'm just like, that's my baby bro there. I know. I can all but hear Lena and Vekleg's voices each time you remind me. You were an old man there. He reminded me of Yuna asking Tidus to take her to Xanarkand. Don't! As long as you're mine. I still haven't seen Wicked 2. I have listened to the songs though. I know what happens. As much as we have already seen, like I've read the book and like I have spoiled the musical for myself long ago. I ship my bun girl out with him. My tall bun girl and her tiny king. That's so cute. As much as we've already seen, there's still so much we haven't. Who knows? Perhaps we'll even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. I mean, at least one did. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come, I would bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find new purpose, a new dream. There are little things they did to make the ending so much less crazy fast feeling compared to the musical. I'm very excited to watch it. I just haven't had time. I'm very excited. So like if you don't know, like the next 2 weeks I'm taking off from streaming because like my kids are out of school for the holidays and I want to spend time. Like I have 4. Like we gotta have the family time. So I think I want to take my oldest to go see Wicked 2 because she loves The Wizard of Oz. There's a really weird face Jonathan makes at the start of his verse. And as long as you're mine, oh no. If crystals can hold fast dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever your plans may lead. I'm so congested. Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word. And should a commission of interest come my way, you'll be the first to know. Look, he looks so excited. By the way, have you spoken with the Feoul of late? Some days ago, they appeared to be in a dream. Of the sleeping persuasion, that is. All is well in the first, they bade me tell you. When I asked why not to tell you themselves, they unleashed giant ravenous beavers upon me. Have you perchance done something to incur their ire? Okay, do we need to go to the first really quick? I feel like we should. Where would we talk to Feoul? Oh, were we saying our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I'm averse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. During our travels, we've witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles, more than can be easily recalled or remembered. And nestled amongst those memories are certain essential facts, the history of Aetheris and the ancients, glimpses of the Ea, of their culture and philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for wider consumption. I think you should. You're becoming an author. When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or tablet. This seems really pretty. Truth is given shape and interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it's invariably molded to fit a narrative, no matter how well-intentioned the rendering. This is so meta. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity, yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. And then people are going to interpret it, you know. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other until the end result is unrecognizable from its origins. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. Yet even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on the matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? Let them be read and remembered. I need to clean my desk. Very well then, I shall endeavor to pin what I can of the Ea and the ancients and so many other wonders. But I'm no scribe. Will be less a polished work and more a reordering of scattered notes. That's what you hire an editor for. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanses prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown, or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. The angle made her look 2 feet tall. She needs to go to the first so that she can go be with... Never mind. We'll save you for last, sweetie. Oh, she had more dialogue too. Lise came to visit the other day. She peppered me with questions about the lasting repercussions of the final days. I took the opportunity to explain our plans to disband, and she understood our reasoning immediately. Once a scion, always a scion, it would seem. She was eager to relive old times and remember old friends. Bittersweet memories, mayhap, but from the look on her face, the joys outweighed the sorrows. Why are you giving us the Final Fantasy IV city theme? Just because it's the moon theme? Why is that? Are you going to turn into a rabbit? Pisces, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this parting be not forevermore, 'tis nonetheless occasion for sorrow, akin to a pixie's path. The navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For their part, however, the Loporrits embark upon a new beginning. Oh, the bereft of its purpose is a vessel. The moon yet remaineth hospitable for the creatures of Aetheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that come to pass, there is much and more each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cadre of Loporrits hath gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Heidelin, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love for all things born of this star, and 'tis Venaz's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. She was Azam. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man result in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they see fit to impart. Acquaintance? I call it friendship. I did not wish to presume. You goober! I would be honored should they consider me a friend. For 'tis certainly true that I have grown fond of their company. I love him. He's another one who I started out hating and now I love. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the scions of the seventh dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine reticence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance of forgiveness. Thus instead I do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss or the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder across stormy seas, ever shall I answer thy summons. Oh. I understand that following thy clash with Xenos, the teleportation device thou had discarded fell to thee from on high. To return to thee in such a manner, I did confer with Wilson and Blavita, yet they insist the device was possessed of no such capability. 'Twas a miracle befitting the nature of that place, where emotion becometh tangible reality. Whence then arose this timely wonder? Thine ardent wish, or another's fervent prayer? He sits there just dropping the hints. Why do you do this? He is a bunny now. He's one of them. Pisces, seen to your preparations, have you? I'm just making another sweep of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find I'd forgotten something halfway to my destination. Oh, in case you haven't heard, we've received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the land surrounding the Bounty, where the sky first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north and Garlemald and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the northern Empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Charlie and Toomey have come under threat. That line sparked discussion on who rescued you from the brink. I'm assuming that means it's never answered. It's just kind of left hanging. Don't get sick. I cannot breathe. Stay healthy out there, y'all. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser threats may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capabilities of each nation to handle on their own. The scions are no longer needed, which isn't to say that we won't help out there when we can, of course. As individuals, no more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alphino. They were among the worst affected and still need all the help they could get. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy, knowing it doesn't make it any easier. That'll curse my weakness, my inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you. Think back fondly to one of your many moments of triumph and the accompanying determined expression. Even those that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activated the teleporter without warning. You mean when I saved your ass? And should you hear about me, I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out there somewhere trying my very best. I look forward to hearing all about the legendary Alice Levior. Oh, not that I'm trying to become famous or anything. That being said, the next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved. So don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. Oh, we're improving? We're improving? Good for you. Did I forget to mention anything? Oh yes, the Han Chavoy who came to see Estinian also bore a letter from Matya. He writes that Mevin and Kesserf's little girl is doing well and he often goes to visit her. It won't be easy growing up without her parents, but with her fellow villagers watching over her, I dare to hope that she won't want for warmth as she grows up. Oh no. Oh, Pisces, how are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? My knees hurt. I can't apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you in Ultima Thule. Oh yeah, it's your fault! How dare you! I don't like that Xenos came to save us. And we're fighting on his back the whole time. And then he's just like, hey, we still need to fight to the death. I'm not giving this up. Like, are you kidding me? Just let me die. I feel like I'm gonna need to put a trigger warning on stream when I get to discuss Xenos, because I have thoughts and they are not good. They're not good. When he came to me and Charlie and I was ever torn as ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid in our cause, and so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions, but knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. I thought I was dead. Thanks a lot, Kryl. You almost killed me. So did everyone. I'm so sorry, Pisces. Time and time again, I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. I wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the forum without my nerves getting the better of me, and always fell to you and the others. I must and will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldesion. Through our work, Charlian will strengthen its ties with other nations that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in the future. Of course, this isn't something I could accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest of help in Raha and Oshikin, other remaining members. Together we'll continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel allure for the task itself. Girl needs to grow a backbone if she wants to go on adventures with us. Yeah, this isn't for the weak. I have beef with Xenos. He wants to fight us after the dead ends and the final day. Let me catch my breath. I have so much beef with Xenos. Marvelous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Until that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. Guess what? You take up Picto. Oh, I should mention that Aaronville has kindly agreed to share aught of potential interest he hears from his fellow gleaners. In exchange, we will help them restore the archives to their proper order. With the Exodus abandoned, all items must be returned whence they came, a task no less grueling than their removal. Now, Ojika assists in the sorting of arcane artifacts. Oh yes, not only is he a skilled administrator, he's also a certified appraiser specializing in relics from the 5th astral era. Despite his qualifications, though, he seems none too keen on the work. I shall go relieve him as soon as I can. All right, so it looks like they're setting up little threads for potential post content and side content and things like that. There's a reason Varys had infinite disappointment face. And, like, look at who Xenos' parents, grandpa, look at all them. Like, he was doomed. Doomed. Hey, son. Oh, Pisces, pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as father has been, tending to the aftermath of the Exodus, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. And besides, I've made them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I'm able. That is true. At the end of everything, I find you, my friend. I rode the light of stars to you. Like, those are lines I want from someone who's not Xenos. A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Charlian. Both Alice and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Ilsebar contingent still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helmed the effort, with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the tempered across the lands. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Lucina and her sister. That's a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because of the truth in Lord Quintus's words. The truth that whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in the relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into a political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts that we might better help them begin anew. I'll visit when I can. By all means, full glad would I be for your visit, and I believe I speak for Alice as well. For fairly as long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over me in good times and bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The world is changing and will continue to do so. Yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you. In good times and bad, as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. Oh, thank you, Pisces, from the bottom of my heart. I've been keeping Aaronvald abreast of the situation in letters, but unfortunately he could not be here today. When it's convenient for both of us, we should pay him a visit. See, we're getting like little threads of things. Go on, Pisces. Don't miss the chance to say a word to each of our friends. After all you've been through, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, our champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. That sounded more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you for that matter. On the mend, I trust. I guess. Glad to hear it. You were in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed by how swiftly you've recovered. Do I have a healing factor? Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you've cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look at what you've accomplished. Meanie undefeated, her song of oblivion cut short, the source and all her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered in the last, then all hope would have been lost, but you held fast. Now Reen has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. We have a purpose in our roaming, after all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the scions on the world stage. There'll never be an end to the little problems that can go untended by nations. We'll do our best to help out when and where we can. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell her I'm faring well and leave it at that. No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still for long, but when I think of home, 'tis the rising stones which comes to mind. How many times did we set out from this base, thence to return when our work was done? On the day the scions came together, I only hoped for Memphilia to find a place where she belonged, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Pisces. I have a question for you, and imagine Memphilia herself is asking, are you glad you joined the Scions? There's never been a dull moment, that's for sure. You don't get to say no. That's one way of putting it. In many ways, the experience, welcome friends! The experience has left us far stronger than when we began. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile? I think so. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running. And you'll likely get a certain funny talking fortune teller into the bargain. Are they boyfriends? I think they're boyfriends. You found me on TikTok and here I am. Welcome. Yay. Yes. Good. They seem like boyfriends. I like that ship. In case you've not heard, the Waking Sands will be converted into a warehouse. We'll be keeping the place free of rats and cobwebs, so it can still serve as an outpost should the need arise. Considering Tataru's ambitions, however, I'd be surprised if she claimed... I wouldn't be surprised if she claimed the lot for her budding empire. She told me she was doing that. Okay, Pookie, it's time. It's time, Pookie. That seems to be so many of our stories as viewers. I think so. That's why I was like so upset when like TikTok was getting banned the first time. That was scary when it went dark, because it was like, that's how I made all my friends. That's where everyone came from. I think they both found in the other a kindred soul, having longed for someone and never went through with the coupling, only to lose them too soon. You're right. That's sad. Hi. How we doing? You just gonna stare at me? And he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me. If you have something to say, then out with it. The things that I want to say, I will get banned from the internet for. I'm just wondering how I'll earn my keep now. I'm not going to presume to complain about his finances. What, I thought you adventurers had any number of ways to earn coin. And though the Scion's mode of operations has changed, we should be compensated as before. In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Emmerich hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium district. As a former Reserve Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. Some days ago, a Hanish envoy arrived with word from Vritra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. He didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. In Thavner, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Medion. Though it was too late for those who had already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Charlie, and most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Vritra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Charlene if they wish to work and study. Vritra was always the satrap in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well. One who has the complete confidence in his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago, I would have assumed his benevolence hid ulterior motives, but 'tis clear he cares for his people, and they, in turn, revere him. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vritra's kin sought release from conflict. So weary were they of the suffering it wrought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgardstormer didn't give up. In hope, he made the journey to distant Aetheris with a clutch of his eggs. And through his progeny, went on to be embroiled in conflict with men. There were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lance, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. My goofy broke man. Word has it a false deity born of the Tower of Zot has survived and occasionally appears to terrorize the locals. Those who vanquish the being and present proof in Razathan will receive a handsome reward, though handsome isn't the word I would use to describe such outlandish garb. But while I'm in Thavner, perhaps I will acquire a set to send to Emmerich in lieu of an answer to his job offer. Let him stand guard and thus attired and be the talk of the Imperium, if not all of Kurthis. What? Wait, is that the lore on how he gets like the elephant suit? Okay, we're gonna turn this in after the ad break. So we will take a 3-minute break. So go ahead, stretch, hydrate, grab a snack, do all the important things, and then we will officially turn in Endwalker. Which means a whole bunch of Endwalker endgame stuff is gonna open up for me. A bunch of side content. I'm really excited. The new deep dungeon? Mayhap? Moon? Lots of stuff. I'm excited. Woo! We did it! Okay, I'll be right back. Are we back? Are we good? Okay, here we go. We are officially leaving Endwalker. Well, I guess we're not leaving Endwalker. We're officially turning in Endwalker, which means we are officially complete with 6.0. Whoo! Spoken your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. I guess we leave in. With your permission, then. Your attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet, be well. Come on, you know who this hero is? Footfalls and Flo? Argos? We got all sorts of goodies from this. Puppermount! You've returned with specialty. Specialty? Specialty? I returned with
I suppose
cherry
we're off to
slush.
Garlemald then. Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Oh, so sweet and considerate. Very
Where
mindful.
will you all be heading next?
Dravania, there is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library. And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Charlian before we set off.
Look at how he's looking at him.
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Radzat Han, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
Oh.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge her plans.
Who, me?
Quite right.
Indeed.
Fair point.
Why are they all ganging
So-
up on me?
What's next for our humble adventurer?
Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. Oh.
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls, shimmering and eternal.
Elidibusy, is that you?
And yet, something stirs. Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night. The beast hungers. Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as she foretold. We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium. Oh, the sights we shall see.
You have now completed the main scenario quest. Endwalker quests to unlock new content have now become available in Old Charlian. Additionally, you may now enter the dead ends with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, blah, blah, blah. Rest well, champion of Aetheris. For many and more adventures await you. Yeah! Dog! Yay! Yay! Dog! Yay! Whee! Oh, that's cute. Was I sitting side saddle on like the quest mount? Thank you. That would have taken so long yesterday. I was so tired. The end of stream. It's like, we did it. Yay, we're officially done. Well, done with this anyway. Done with the main thing. Clearly, there's more stuff going on with just this story, and then we have. I'm so excited for Dawn Trail. Did you say it's official? Hey, I see what you did there. Thank you for the on-screen celebration. We had randos join the lineup. Yay! Yay! I love when we're doing something in game and someone just comes up and is like, what's going on here? Yay! Can I do a bow? It's always fun when, oh, I want to be part of whatever's happening here. When you're in game and everyone's just kind of like lined up doing something, don't you want to just go be nosy? Because I do. I definitely do. We have so much to unlock, so much to do. What's the first thing we should do? Deep Dungeon? I really wanted to do Pilgrim's Traverse. I saw stuff like that. I saw the part where you get to roll around as a poop ball, and I'm just like, give me that. Alliance raids. Alliance raids, absolutely, but not today. That's gonna be when we get back. We'll start working on the raids. Cause the story, ooh, duty ball. Duty ball. Duty, you say? Yay! Yeah, okay, both the normal and the Alliance raids are story time. No, not the Sundering! Even the variant dungeons? I really want to do Pilgrim's Traverse though, so we could start the variant dungeons. We have 45-ish minutes. Whee! My islands? Is the island something we want on stream? Pilgrim's Traverse is story related, but just to Shadowbringers. Deep dungeons will take a while. Just unlock it and do it passively. That's kind of what I was thinking about the island. It didn't seem like something that would be exciting to do on stream. It's time gated, so start right this second. The story blue quests that pop up. What is this? Delve into myth. What is that one? We have a lot to do. Okay, this is another deep dungeon. The other Eureka. Not the field operations Eureka, the other Eureka. Got it. So we have that one to do, and then we have... We can start unlocking Pilgrim Traverse. Let's do that. That one I've been really excited about. And like this is from this moment on, like I have access to content that's fairly recent. I'm gonna need a list of all the crap I can do now. It's true, Mummy. I saw one right over there. It was green and smooth and had big round eyes and a little tail like a leaf and a feather in its cap. Just like the Floth from my picture books, Mummy. I just know it was a Floth. I love that. Like the NPCs that will have like unique dialogue. Like, ooh. Like that one lady of the mall who's like a seer. Ooh. Maybe go, please find it. My book says Father Waterfolk, so I bet it went to the Hortorium. Can we please go, please? Hush, child. You're not to go following Fae, is that clear? They'll spirit you away to their kingdom, and you'll never see Mummy and Daddy again. Besides, if Wath would never be foolish enough to visit the Crystarium, the guard would have them for frog legs. Now come along. We've shopping to finish, and Daddy is waiting. But Mummy, I did see a Ploth and it had a feather in his cap. Mummy! A Ploth running loose in the Crystarium would bode ill for the people's safety. It may be best to investigate the Hortorium just in case. The Are you my mummy? Is this the closest one? I always get lost around here. Not the Doctor Who reference. Are you my mummy? Or worse. I probably shouldn't have gone this way. It's downstairs, isn't it? Oh, I hate this place. The library. Who turned out the lights? That one, right? Val being Val. We love Val doing Val things. Whee! Or Steven Universe, are you my dad? What are you doing here? We need to twerk him out. I saw a data mine like emote that looked like a runway walk. It's only a matter of time before we get twerking. Welcome, new friends. You're not my dad. Fie, the damned cry burns me up and makes me cry. What to make me whole again? Why a soul of mortal kin lead them on and lead them true to the depths of deepest blue. Rivals added a twerk emote. So is it day 67? Day 67 plus 2 of asking me to play Marvel Rivals? No, that's Destiny. I shall not suffer your reproach, madam, standing within my eavesdrop, and with such prejudice. Venom twerking. I'll have you know that I am a paragon among Voth. Regard these charming brown eyes, and tell me that my innocence is not clear as mud. What's more, I am come to the Crystarium on official business. Impede my mission, and my master will break their fast upon your skin, bone and muscle. I'm warning you. And I shall warn you, Dane of Waters Fair. My good books bent at the spine, my beautiful library flooded, and my pneumo keepers fit to faint. Sins of yours, you old croak. 'Twas your promise of service that brought you mercy, yet here you stand, babbling away. Your Majesty! Mistake me not, I remain your dedicated servant. If the swath has offended, send them forth and all is mended. But it is dry and I am tired and the air is thick with the stench of mortals. My element is water and I'm out of it. Should I rejoice in my circumstances? Nay, only fools see providence in hardship. Only babes find novelty in strife. Isn't it a trend for characters twerking? Maybe. Though I suppose mad blooms find the fun in everything, don't they, Your Majesty? Roll up that tongue before you step on it. Never mind that old leather skin. You, my adorable sapling, are a sight for sore eyes. I have followed every step of your journey. Our bond is as sturdy as it ever was. Perhaps that is why you found me now in my hour of need. Errant sin-eaters have been roving Ilmeg, you see. Clawing their way out of a ruined church of the First Light. We have yet to investigate further, as the site is warded with charms repellent to fae folk. Thus, I thought to enlist the help of a mortal from the Crystarium. Yes. Give us the Fairy King dress, please. And though it may beggar belief, among the band of troublemakers that owe me penance, Dane provides, makes the most suitable envoy. I'm pulling words out of nowhere. Being far older than I and knowing much more about the church, they were meant to enlist and instruct a sympathetic mortal. I'm a sympathetic mortal. Why didn't you call me? What's this? You demand to be called upon after spurning my aid time and time again. Cruel, heartless sapling. How you toy with your poor branch's affections. But as it seems, I've had my revenge. All is forgiven. Now neither of us need hesitate when calling the other. Understood? How delightful! A mortal acquired with nary a befuddlement, and the fairy proverb known that every king should make their own. May I go now, Your Majesty? No. Your service lasts till Ilmeg is no longer plagued by sin-eaters. Lead this woman to the church's remains and await my arrival. I shall see you again shortly, my brave and benevolent hero. Come along, mortal, tread downwind. Magdane the Merry will be your guide. To Volkdorf we make our way, in Volkdorf, your heart to sway. Deep dungeon! Deep dungeon! Deep dungeon. Still in one piece, eh? The sapling knows where its root grows, deep in the kingdom of rainbows. Now, before we proceed further, just how ignorant are you of the Church of the First Light? Oh, what fools you mortals be. Your minds as soft as mallow upon which you whet the instruments of your own violent demise. Stay, child, and I'll tell you a tale of a faith, a legion, and a grave. Once upon a time, there was a church that worshipped the light. Its flock believed that, if they were virtuous, it would wrest them from death's very grasp, to be born anew unto this world. The ranks of the faithful grew and grew across Norbrant, their beloved light a beacon of hope, ere it turned upon them, scouring the very land, giving rise to a legion of beasts. The church scrambled to defy these creatures, those devourers of sin, yet the flock's devotion had begun to waver. Its quivering sheep terrified of the fate that awaited their mortal souls. As the kingdom of Verbert fell, they strayed one by one into the endless day, leaving their churches to suffocate in silence. Now, in those mausoleums of long-dead faith, the bells ring once more. So we must turn a new page in an old fable. Come along, maiden bark, and bend your trunk to the church of Dameron Field. The rascals await. Okay. Quick-handed faith that play an Ilmeg here, which never labored in good faith till now. Why, it's the King of Sapling! The King of Sapling has come to play! I'm Josephine, and these are my fellows. We've all been very naughty. Not as naughty as the Fwoth, though. No one's as naughty as the Fwoth. I'm in charge of watching. And the Ventho there is in charge of trembling quietly. The biggest among us, yet the frailest of heart. That's Tyrmarn, but I shan't introduce them. There's no telling what they might do. How now, mad spirit? What changes now about these haunted stones? None to speak of, or to whisper of, or whistle at, or hoot! The magics that pave the way for pilgrims of Eld are blinking awake from the ages of slumber. Like a crusty old eyeball. Blink, blink. What the... Sometimes a sin eater will come crawling out. The church beyond this portal must be overrun. Fey wards prevent us from entering to sever the connection, unfortunately. Fortune's got naught to do with it. In the old days, those light worshippers were always finding reason to shut the door and window to us. And no occasion warranted it so much as their most mortal of mortal ceremonies. What? Your Highness. Well met by dawnlight, King Titania. 'Tis just as you say, Titania. Tit. Okay, anyway. I'm sorry, the ADHD is winning. For man's breath, till his final rites were spoken, the church would not suffer even the suggestion of fey folk. The precious souls of the faithful were promised rebirth. I know! Give me their dress! not an everlasting sojourn in the kingdom of rainbows. Beyond the yew trees lies a land untouchable by mortal hand. Eternal live the fairies there without rebirth, without a prayer. 'Twould put a damper on funerals were we to steal away souls of the dearly departed, and so the wards were put up. Then we know what's afoot, don't we? They're having a funeral in there, in a church rife with sin eaters. Creepy. The onus of discovery is yours, I'm afraid. You'll lay to rest whatever's being laid to rest, won't you? In the meantime, I will support you in any way I can. First with a gift from the castle vault. These will serve you well upon your journey. But can you help me clear Palace of the Dead solo? Because, you know, that's rough. Your determination is a fierce bounty, my sapling, among the finest I have ever seen. 'Tis too precious to lose to a hoardy greed of sin eaters. Greedy horde of sin... I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So you must call me if ever you are in danger. Begging your pardon, Majesty, but the church's uncouth wards make no exception for royalty. Not even you could blow down those walls, huff and puff though you might. Perhaps. As a pixie, my path is barred. The only ones permitted to attend the funeral living mortals. And the faithful deceased. That's not creepy at all. Among the church's forgotten trinkets, you may find incense of juniper. Burn it and think of me. All shall return to its rightful place, and I will come to you, my sapling. Light and silence, so that's what you mean. Our monarch proud, our monarch great, the fairy king who cheats their fate. Let all who meet them quail and cower before the mad bloom's maddest power. I'm not meaning to do the accent. It just started coming out, and I think it's because I'm so congested. It's just working. Come, my sapling, you have much to prepare. Okay, return to Volkdorf to attend our hero. Your service pays your debt and aids your kingdom. Okay. Let us in! Let me in! First things first, supple trunk. Let's have a closer look at the king's gifts. A royal gift in times of need must be of greatest worth indeed. That is this and this is that. I don't know if you heard that right. Their Majesty's foresight is formidable, or should I say their sincerity is unassailable. Oh, supple trunk. Yeah. Very well, I have the short and long of it. The short and long? Supple trunk? What is going on here? To summarize, the king has gifted you sacred weaponry, arcane weaponry. But I have my own steel, you say, my own magic tomes and instruments of blunt trauma. All useless inside the great churches of the First Light. The chapel walls enforce an armistice, protected by charms that melt aggression from the blade, like butter under midday sun. To wit, your mortal armaments will gently caress the sin eaters before they kill you. The king's gift, however, is immune to the church's spellwork. Allied with your more barbaric instincts, there's little destruction its power cannot realize. In theory, anyway. After gathering dust in the royal vault for this long, these sacramental arms do look a bit limp. Give them time, give them time. With enough use, any weapon will remember what it's made for. I would know. I make a habit of making weapons. In the course of making mischief, I would wager. One more thing. The king thought fit to include a golden censer. It would seem the suggestion to burn incense was not made a jest, though whether the juniper will truly summon Titania to your side is for you to discover. Burn what you find, for what you burn may cause a fortune foul to turn. When all is done and all is said, better to try than wind up dead. Whatever else you find lying abandoned is yours to take. The threat of divine punishment has long since passed, most likely. If you encounter any artifacts you can't make sense of, I'll be happy to appraise them for you. No matter whose, secrets are simply made to be revealed, are they not? Such scrumptious little truffles. I'll keep my mischief if you keep your mushrooms. Deal? What the? A final word of wise to you, mortal. Though the Church of the First Light may lie in ruin, its chapels are still connected across Norvant by a web of living magics, not unlike your Aetherites. Be not surprised if your journey leads you to farther flung lands than you imagined. From chapel door to chapel door, no one can know what lies in store, a blessing or perhaps a curse. Upon the long pilgrim's traverse, Chapel Road. Follow the stones, royal sapling, and unearth the root of our troubles. Yay! It may not be much, but I can carry you to the portal, save you the walk. Just be sure that you're fully prepared before we go. Am I going in as warrior? Is that what we're doing? Of this bullshit. If you ever feel overwhelmed, there's no shame in turning back. Were anything to happen to you, the king would... Just please be careful. All right, whenever you're ready. Luminous oil. Okay. Oh, I could have got experience. Unable to join party. Yay, we unlocked it. Yay! We need to be at least level. Oh, further details on how pilgrims traverse and how it differs from Palace of the Dead. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna love it. A different deep dungeon. It differs from previous deep dungeons in a variety of ways. The changes you can expect are outlined below. Using Palace of the Dead as a contrasting example, the Palace of the Dead has a total of 200 floors, whereas Pilgrim Traverse has 100 areas available for exploration. You may re-enter the dungeon from waypoints should your party KO or you reset your progress. These entry points become available after clearing. Yeah, this kind of stinks. Okay, you can enter 1, 21, 31, 51, and 71. Matched parties. Okay, okay. 2 independent duties can be unlocked by proceeding through Pilgrim's Traverse. Okay. So we'll worry about that when we get there. Dang! I'm gonna love it. What should I go in as? If we have to be 91. Dragoon, perhaps? How did I mute myself? How did I mute myself? I don't even know what I pushed. Hang on. What even happened there? I don't know what I did. That was weird. Okay. What do we do? We're gonna use our buttons. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remember how the hell to play Dragoon. Oh, a thingy. Okay, the same type of thing. You stand on the thingy. Right? You get the thingy. The accursed horde. This is very pretty. The cursed whore! Oh, okay. Not the cursed whore! I can't believe we finished season 1 of Final Fantasy XIV. I know, right? I can't believe it. Thank you for being here, Rialto. Enjoy your lunch. Oh my. Hey, you know what? We have to do things like this. I'm not a tank. I have the squish. Hey. So as far as deep dungeons, I've just done Palace of the Dead. I haven't even like cleared it all the way, but I've played it a lot. Oh yes, getting the ether pool up and all that fun stuff. And Heaven on High. Oh shit! Cool. just so excited to be here. Yay! I forgot how fun Dragoon was. Take that. What else is there to explore? I'm following your lead because this is brand new to me, so I'm down for whatever. My favorite thing is just like kicking them, like, shh. Oh, damn it. Like, be quiet, you. You're not gonna do any sort of AoE here. Not allowed. Take that. This is new? What's new? What happened? Pick up the candle? What candle? Oh, what is this? What does that do? The candle? Oh, it gives a random buff for the next, or debuff for the next floor. And then we got treasure. You can see under the map. Okay, hang on. This always bothers me because, like, I have the chat right there. What is that one? No, I'm not gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna have to move my chat. I don't want to. Hover over here and it says Swift Passage. Oh, hover over it. Yeah, it's like right behind my chat. Dang it! I had things how I wanted and now I gotta redo them. That's okay. That's future me's problem. I'm just excited to be able to do current content. Yay! Hooray! Slowly we're unlocking all of it. What we get is completely random. Awesome. Gotta love that. %80 chance of buff and 20% chance of Swift Passage. Yay! We got items unavailable. Gotta go fast. Oh, no, wrong one. I don't have a thing. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Run! Dragoon is definitely my favorite melee DPS. Whee! Can we get that one? Don't blow up! Whee! It was your main since 1.0. Aw, also welcome, Shadow. Good morning, Moose. Look at I'm doing current content. Hooray! Not Caleb. That's understandable. You know what? I don't like... That was... I don't mind Caleb. I just thought that the trailer for that was gross. Because of the food. Because of the food. It icked me out. Whee! I'm sorry. I like kitchen sinking with all the Dragoon skills. Healer at heart. Healer's... That's like spicy. Not on my eggs. Healer's challenging. And I say this as a tank main. I'd rather tank than heal. But the only healer that I have like leveled is Astro. The only one I've really done work on. I'm afraid to touch it. Does anyone... A steel palm? Yes. I will do that. I'm a loot hoarder, so like having to use these makes things difficult because I don't want to use anything. I'm so terrible at this. Don't use the things. What if I need them later? You never know. It was a dark time before a realm reward. So I picked up Heavensward. I picked up Dragoon for Heavensward. And you know, like Moristinian. So that was fun. Hey, you know what? I've got like skills that I can use. I don't have to just sit here doing nothing. I guess I'm enjoying the show, so you know. Whee! Oh! Someone hit the thing! You couldn't be... Yeah, you were a Lancer. Oh. Oh. You thought today was Saturday? I didn't even want to get my kids, like, ready for school this morning. Just like... Oh, yes, we can't skip over tonight. So... Hang on. Griff has a stream tonight that I'm going to pop over for a little bit about gaming review of the year and whatnot. Just nice chat. The cross-leveling of jobs is just wild to me. That sounds like not a fun time, but I know people liked it, so... Couldn't be me. Ah! Don't stand on it. I saw Sarah Jane got a community spotlight. I was like, heck yes. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, the original release, they didn't have the jobs as planned. It was all new classes. Bringing back classic jobs and classes was a good move. Shit, no, I went right over it. I went right over it. What? Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Hello. A steel palm. So now that I'm finished with Endwalker, yeah, don't let him go to waste. Excuse me. I'm definitely gonna have to start wrapping things up though. I can. Tina's cooking. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry too. So one of the things that I wanted to do was, like, one of the biggest complaints I hear from people about this game, like when they want to get started and oops, don't kill me please. You and your fuck ass final sting. People say, oh, I want to do all this content, but it's old content and nobody plays it anymore. Nobody's running that content anymore, which, like, is not true. Like, people do run it, actually. Maybe not quite as aggressively, but it's not the same as, like, other MMOs where, you know, they run it until the next thing comes out and then they forget about it forever. So yeah, like, set a Party Finder up. Like, we've had great luck getting me through older content with Party Finder. Like, it fills very quickly because people are like, oh, hell yeah, I'll run that. So yeah, people are scared to talk to each other. So something that I wanted to do was have days where we can help people get through content. Like, oh, whatever it is, like, have you not done it? Have you struggled with it? Let's join us. We'll get it done together. We can do it. I promise you. Ah, can't reach them. No one talks in this game. Who talks? Not me. Lance Mastery, yay. It was a 13 monster? We need to kill more, but there's no more mobs. No! Give us more! Look at me trying to tank. So, we can get through, you know, like, side stuff, or like sometimes people get stuck with like MSQ, like, oh, I queued for it and all I have is this class and I just can't make it happen, blah blah blah, you know. The route. Summon the Fairy King. Oh, you said use it next floor. Oh my god. Listen, I read that and I was just like, oh yes. Because you usually use an item to do like the crap on the next one. I'm sorry. I tried. I've got too many things going on in my mind at this moment. You need to do Eureka. I still got skills. We're fine. Take that. Yeah, we're learning. It's fine. Plus, I'm yapping and whatnot, so it just happens. Oh, there were tethers. I heard about the dragoon tethers. Poison fruit incense. Something, something. Did we use it? Okay. It killed everything. It made our lives easier. Hooray. Fun, fun, fun. It reminds me of the Grand Cosmos. Oh, yeah. They probably did. Spark Bomb is good for bosses since it gives healing. Okay, okay. Alright. Your branch is here to aid you. I know, this is too cute. I don't want to fight it. No, that one. Thanks. Oh, we could have jumped. Right? Oh, it's got a lot of stuff. Yeah, we got it. That's fine. It's fine. Like, where the heck is my jump? Somewhere else, that's for sure. Who knows what's going... Oh, that's a marker. I'm not... Okay, it's telling us where it's jumping. Okay, okay, cool. Like, that's a new marker. We're learning things. We're learning. Hooray. Okay, okay. It's a mount? Is it? Awesome. Oh, that was sad looking. Yay, we did it! Oh, I'm full on tombstones. Okay, same thing. It's like we can leave. Get your sacks checked out. Exciting! Shoo. You cannot carry any more tombstones. Kiss my ass. Appraise the pieces. Sacramental spirits. Pilgrim's potion. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Yay! We got a little taste of on-content stuff. Exciting. You got 2? Yeah! You got the thing! That's so freaking cute. Anyway. You got 2 of that? That's just you know, blessings for the bad RNG we got on maps. Look at that, it makes up for it. Ornamental shrublet horn, that's so cute. That is so cute. And it's rainbow. It's like a little pride flag. Small and sassy warrior. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that good. I am definitely hungry. And I need time to mentally process the end of Endwalker. Tina's laughing at me. What the heck? I did say end of Endwalker. Thank you. I have Alliance chat on because the last thing I did was play freaking PvP. Yeah, it's the data process. Thank you. I will see you all next year. So hang on. We will dance party. We'll talk about what's going on and kind of the plans. I always pick Bee's Knees because it's just right there. We dance partying in the dark. For some reason. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yes, I will see you tonight on Griff's stream. Floofy pile of leaves. Okay, so tonight I will make an appearance in Griff's stream. And then, so yeah, come hang out. We're gonna talk about the games, our games, like our games in review for the year. Obviously, 14 is gonna be like a big one for me because like I did the 2 like the favorite expansions. Dual stream. I think I'm just gonna be on Discord. We're gonna bully people into trying 14. Is that the plan? Excuse me. So, I'm having a brain fart. All right. The next 2 weeks, we'll be on break, but we're still going to have things going on in the Discord. So if you're not in there, please come hang out. We are very cool and awesome. Like, we can raid, we can do, like, we like the costume raids. Those are fun. No, Pikmin. Child. Stream Pikmin. We'll definitely be hanging out. Christmas movies in the Discord, like watch party, fun stuff. Wait, what? Yeah, Teen gave up on 10. Teen died and was like, nah, I'm done. She likes Pikmin. She has played all the Pikmin games, I believe. And beaten them all. And 100% of them all, I believe. You like what you like. Teen is me because I gave up on 10 and came back to it a year later and fell in love. That was me with 14. I played a day of 14 and then gave up and came back a year later. Okay, so, well, you know, I'm planning Christmas movies, fun stuff, fun shenanigans in the Discord. Merry Pikmas. And then we'll be back in the new year. We'll start doing like the raids and whatnot, the side content, and probably just back to one day of MSQ so we can kind of keep our timeline of the sprout, the de-sprouting happening on my Warrior of Light's birthday. My second anniversary of playing the game. And then we'll start also kind of looking at like, okay, how we can implement like the community days so that we can help people get through content who need to. It's gonna be good. Next year's gonna be so good. So good, y'all. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good times all around. Plus, like, hello, they're gonna like announce 8.0, probably most likely at FanFest, and then we have Beastmaster coming. Like, that's what our beloved naming dough is for, the Beastmaster. Like, it has to be. It's something like having to do with that. Kingdom Hearts 4. Calvi, hi. So that's kind of the plan. That's where we're going with that. And I will see you all in the new year. I hope you have a fantastic holiday. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, stay hydrated. You hate Blue Mage? Blue Mage is kind of a... Blue Mage is something. Happy holidays. Merry Chrysler. You too, Calvi. We'll still be hanging out in the Discord, so don't worry about that. Merry Crisis indeed.
Happy Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler.
You're obsessed with that meme now. It's a good meme. Okay, I will see you all in the new year or in the Discord. Have a great rest of your day, an awesome weekend, and an amazing holiday. I love you all. Bye.